All right, well let's just get it started. So, who are you?
I am Sam Abernathy.
Sam Abernathey.
Yes.
All right, Sam. And what do you go by on the internet?
Saber. Hey Saber on most channels.
Why Hey Saber? What is that?
It is a combination of a portmanteau of my name, S. Abernathy, S. Aber, as well as a little nod to one of my favorite animes, Fate Stay Night, as well as the Fate continuum with an incredible character, Saber.
What was the character? What was the anime?
Fate.
Fate. Oh, I'm not familiar. What is that?
Fate Stay Night is like the one that got me into the series, but there's a entire repertoire of Fate anime at this point.
I was
now.
gonna say, I'm like, this sounds very, very Japanese. Like, it's like, oh no, it's been
yeah.
300,000 episodes, and it really starts getting good in season 14.
I mean, I think it was in early 2000s initially. I mean, it might have even predated that in some of their iterations, but I got into it in the mid 2000s, and just
Oh, jeez.
the
Okay.
character of Saber was just like everything I wanted to be, badass, like could knock around all of the annoying men that she was surrounded by, and
Oh,
I
these
loved
annoying men.
I loved all of it. I loved it. I thought it
So,
was great.
Saber's a female character.
Indeed.
Okay.
With a
All right,
big
good.
sword. Many big swords.
Hence the name Saber. Okay,
Yes.
so it makes a lot more. Sam Abernathy. Boy, that worked out really nicely for
It
you.
did,
huh?
yeah. And fun fact, I got married recently, and my husband's last name is Ward, and so I
Saber
made a
Ward.
joke of from Saber to Sword.
Sam.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Are you gonna make the jump?
I haven't decided yet, but my last name is a little bit recognizable, so I'm probably going to keep it in the professional
Also
circles.
true. James Smith, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like, oh, which James Smith are you? It's like,
Yeah. Abernathy's a little bit more recognizable, I will say.
Well, congratulations on the jump over to Wizards. Where are you coming from?
I most recently was working with Nintendo for the last few years, and it's been a wonderful adventure. I almost 5 years with the team, but I was really excited to move on to back into the tabletop space a little bit more, as well as in-house with a brand. I was with agency at Nintendo and love being able to work directly with the production team and the in-house team to really plan a little bit more thoroughly on all levels.
Congratulations on making the jump. So when did you start with? When was your start date?
Monday.
Whew,
Of this
okay,
week.
welcome.
Thank
Boy, you are not.
It's been a busy week.
I've almost spent more time in Wizards than you have. They'll have their.
Yes, I would say that might be true. Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. So, you did influencer relations over Nintendo as
It's
well.
true. Yes.
So, what was the transition like? I can't. You're so fresh. I'm like, so how's the transition going? Great. I have a desk now.
Wonderful. It's I have been very welcomed by the Wizard community and by the Magic creator community so far, and it's been really great to get to know some people. That is why I'm here, is just to get to know creators in the community and learn a little bit more about what people are excited about, what people are looking forward to, what they're currently playing, what they might want to play in the future. And so just getting a sense of that and going down to, the tabletop area and watching people play and seeing what spectators are enjoying has been really
That
fun.
shirt is going to draw some eyeballs.
It does. It does. It's true.
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing? Can I hear
A
more?
girl. Oh.
Girl. I know. And that is something I'm very passionate about, is increasing diversity and inclusion and representation in the space. So that is definitely going to be something that I have met with a lot of creators who I've been fans of and working with for years, who do a really great job of bolstering the diverse voices in the space as well.
Was that what you were focusing more on with Nintendo as well? Was that a problem over there? Or
No, I
problem
wouldn't.
is
No,
strong
no, no,
word.
no, 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 not at all. I would just say it was a priority for me personally, and I always wanted to ensure that whenever we're, working on a brand, particularly one that is so legacy and so well known, that people are seeing themselves represented in the space. They're seeing the creators that look like them, that act like them, that are in the same background as them, and so that they really feel like, the brand is listening to them and they're working with people who, can accurately represent their gaming experience.
I mean, there was that investor call where I think was it Chris Cox, the CEO, was like, no worries. I'm like, I'm also figuring this out too.
No, you're fine.
But
And it's more just like I, so new that I don't want to comment on the
No worries. But he
major-
had put out a he had said something to the effect of, we need more women in Magic,
Yes.
we need more diversity, and he was talking about like K-pop bands
Yeah.
and romantic. What was the
Romantasy.
word? Romantasy.
Yes,
There it was.
I
Yes,
am sure that was the word.
That was the word.
Yep.
And so obviously you're like welcome to the team. That makes a
Yeah.
lot of sense. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, we're gonna more girls in the game. 30% of Magic players are women. Let's bring that number up.
Would love to see that increase,
So.
yeah. And whatever small part I can play in helping that and helping girls not feel gate kept away from the space. I totally understand like going into your local game shop and feeling like Magic is so intimidating, or like even just asking people in the shop like, where do I start? And so to maybe be able to help work with creators that can provide that introduction for folks is really something I'd love to see happen in the next
Fantastic.
few months.
So, do you play Magic?
I do. I got back into it recently.
Hear, hear.
Yeah, I played as a kid, and it was a little bit of the situation where when I was a child, not like a baby, but like very young, playing on the recess during school, and not quite feeling accepted by the boys club that was playing, and they were like, go play Pokemon instead.
I like how that's the girls' game. It's
I
like,
mean, it wasn't
your
even that.
baby.
It was more just like, there was options, and I, had some, smatterings, but was always very interested in the world, and the cards are so incredible and so like detailed, and the art always drew me in, and also a huge D&D fan, and really
Nice.
enjoyed the worlds there, and so when my D&D team, like crew, was saying, "Oh, we're gonna play Commander," I was like, I might get in on that. Might learn a little bit, and so I've been playing with their decks, and now starting at Wizards, they're very gracious and generous with their packs. Get to start building out my own.
Speaking of generous with your packs, I sat down and you're just like, here, have some packs. I'm like,
Packs, yeah.
I like you.
Yeah,
You're all right.
This is my business card. I'm not giving out business cards. I'm giving out different cardboard.
That's much appreciated.
Yeah.
So I will see. I'll let you know if we pull anything out of these.
Yeah, I hope you do.
But let's see, what else do we got? I'm trying to think. So you're just getting back into Magic.
Yeah.
Are there any themes or anything in particular that you are specifically like, oh boy, this looks fun, or I want to build out a deck like this?
Oh, I mean, like I said, like getting into Commander really was an opportunity for me to see a ton of different gameplay styles. Like, again, when I started, it was just draft, and that was kind of all that was available to you, or classic and draft. And now it's been so expanded, and there's so many more ways to approach it, like some of my favorite tactical strategy RPGs. And so it's really cool to be able to build these different decks, pull pieces of it. I just got a bunch of Bloomborough Commander decks that I am particularly excited about. Squirreled Away is probably going to...
Squirreled? Oh, okay. I was going to say, did you just name the deck? I was like,
no, that is the specific name of that deck. Yeah, it definitely matches my type of play style. I like to build up, kind of armies of support, and so I think Squirreled Away will definitely be one that I'm going to be using in the future.
have a bunch of little 1/1s standing in front of you.
Yeah, with Hazel, who's just the cutest. So yeah, it's like, nice combination of art that I love and play style that I like. So yeah.
I've heard I need a Mrs. Bumbleflower deck.
Yeah, I mean, that is what...
They are a problem, and I was like, I might have to give that a try.
It is very true. I've heard a lot of...
Here, take a
folks
card.
looking
It's all fun. We're having a great time here, guys.
But, maybe we'll see if...
10 turns from now, I win.
Yeah, I know. It's been very exciting. And I have seen a lot of wonderful reactions from folks, both Bloomborough and also Final Fantasy with Universes Beyond, reaching that female audience, but also just expanded audiences in general, with Universes Beyond.
All right. So anything, I mean, you're still so very new into getting back into it.
It's true.
Anything in particular you're looking forward with the release schedule, or is like, because the next 4 sets coming out. There's a Marvel one coming out next year. Is there anything like, are you more in universe, or are you like, I love their in universe lore, or I love Avatar, or I love Spider-Man?
I mean, I think that there's benefits to both. I definitely I'm very excited to see the reaction to the Avatar sets that are coming out. I am a big fan personally of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and so to see that come to Magic is just really exciting. You were saying you wanted to build an Unglyro deck, and I was like, that would be so cool.
Yep.
I mean, just like in general, would love to see the difference in the types of bending and how that will play into Magic. Really excited to see that all play out. But honestly, just coming in right now with Spider-Man on the floor here at PAX West, it's just been really cool to see the convergence of so many different nerd fandoms in Magic and how they're leaning in, really exploring that space. And I hope to just continue to support that with the creators that we work with and help new folks learn from the lens that feels familiar and welcoming to them, but maybe it gets them into Magic as well.
So, and I'll tell you what, I'm an in-universe guy.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that stuff. But I talked to 3 separate people who I didn't know played Magic, and they're like, "Oh, I got in on Final Fantasy,"
Yes.
or "I'm
Yeah.
really interested in Spider-Man. Like, I can't wait." And I'm like,
Yeah.
like they're doing. It's weird to be in, like to gatekeep because I'm like, I like Lorwyn, I like Tarkir. Like,
Yeah.
you're not a real fan. I get that, but it is bringing in people like that I love. My friends are now playing the game because of Final Fantasy. Because of it, it's like, all right, fine.
Well, so it's like, how can you gatekeep when now you have so many more friends to play with,
That's
right?
kind of it.
And
It's hard to be mad.
And that's the main thing that I have been engaging with folks is like, what's getting you excited about Magic, whether it is in universe or universes beyond, like what is bringing you back each month or week or whenever you're playing with your friends, like what is getting you excited. And I think that that's what I'm really looking to tap into with the folks that I get to work with and make cool stuff with is bringing that energy and that vibe to them and their communities so that they all feel welcomed in the space.
Well, right on, Sam. Where can people find you on the internet?
I am Hey Saber on, unfortunately, still X, transitioning to Blue Sky as well, and same on Instagram and on LinkedIn as well.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like the audience to know?
Just that, I love gaming, love the world, and if you're, looking for a friendly face around the cons and anything like that, I'm always willing to talk nerd stuff and get to know you.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sam. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Sam Abernathy.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting
Have
you.
fun out there.
Thank
and
you.
Yeah, good luck today.
Thanks. You too.